warm English beer is a fallacy. I think people often misconstrue about London English beer, British beer being warm or whatever. To me, if you're just talking about plain old temperature, to say, what would you drink a white wine or a champagne? You would have it chilled. What would you drink a red wine at? You wouldn't want to put a red wine down to 1 degree centigrade, would you? You want it warm, nice and warm. What would you drink brandy at? I think worldwide, beer is exploding and more people are interested in beer. More and more people are interested in interesting beers, not just the run-of-the-mill, middle-of-the-road type beers, but some are extreme beers, some not so extreme, but I think flavour is now the most important element of beer. The duties of a head brewer at Fuller's are, I think, complex, but very enjoyable in that I'm really the person who's the guardian of our philosophy and our standards and our values. And that means that everybody who joins new must meet me and talk to me, and I explain a little bit about that. And we work our way through a series of questions and answers in order to get them to understand something about the philosophy. And the best way I think of summing it up is that I cannot be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if they've had a really bad day where they've had breakdowns and stuff like that, and they're all supposed to go home at 10 o'clock in the evening, everybody says we have to boil for an hour, which means we're going to go home at 1 o'clock in the morning, so be it. We've had Prince Charles round the brewery, I mean, Prince Charles, we didn't know, but he grows barley as a barley farmer as well, and we use some of his barley to make some of our past masters beers as well, so we've been buying barley from him. We've also had several politicians. David Cameron has been around. Ken Livingstone, the mayor, was around, London mayor, as was Boris Johnson. He came around. They're good as well because Ken actually wanted to have a beer, but his team had booked him in to see a mosque in the afternoon, so he couldn't have a beer. And he took his team to one side and he just said, which idiot booked them this way round, you know? The best things about the job, I mean, there's lots of great things about the job. Coming to Hong Kong, places like that, talking to fellow brewers, meeting customers who drink your beer as well. But it's a job where you're involved in making something. So it doesn't matter how bad your day has been. If I can walk past 3 Fuller's pubs on my way home, I can look in through the door or the window and I can see people enjoying the beer I've helped to make. So I think to myself, well, life can't be that bad, can it, if they're enjoying that beer?